Think you've seen it all in the animal world. Think again. Because these animal facts are about to blow your mind. Stick around, because you won't believe some of these. And hey, if you love learning something new and wild, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Now, let's get into it. Did you know that sloths can hold their breath longer than dolphins? Yeah, these slowpokes can stay underwater for up to 40 minutes, while dolphins need to surface every 10. How wild is that? Speaking of water creatures, octopuses have 3 hearts. Two pump blood through the gills, and one pumps it to the rest of the body. Imagine the Valentine's Day cards. Now, let's head to the farm. Cows have best friends. It's true. It's true. They form strong bonds and get genuinely stressed out when they're separated from their favorite pals. So, if you see a lonely cow, it might just be missing its piece. Here's one that's a little weird. A shrimp's heart is in its head. That's messed up, but totally true. I guess you could say they love with their minds? Ever see a huge elephant and wonder how high it can jump? The answer is dot, dot, not at all. Elephants are the only animals that can't jump. Not even a tiny hop. Their leg bones are all pointed downwards, so they just don't have the spring for it. Back to the smaller creatures. Butterflies taste with their feet. They land on a flower and give it a little taste test before they decide to drink the nectar. Talk about fancy dining. Okay, prepare for cuteness overload. See, otters hold hands when they sleep so they don't float away from each other. They create these adorable rafts of otters, all holding hands while they snooze. Relationship goals, right? What do you call a group of flamingos? Could there be a more perfect name for those fabulous pinked birds? It just fits. If you thought you loved sleeping in, you've got nothing on koalas. These guys are the ultimate professional nappers, sleeping up to 22 hours a day. Their diet of eucalyptus leaves doesn't give them much energy, so they're basically in power-saving mode all the time. Want to hear about a romantic gesture from the animal kingdom? Penguins propose with a pebble. A male penguin will search for the smoothest, most perfect pebble to give to a female. If she accepts it, they're a couple. It's romantic. And a pretty cheap date, you gotta admit. Now, for something that sounds like science fiction, there's a species of jellyfish that can technically live forever. It's called the immortal jellyfish because it can revert back to its baby stage when it gets old or stressed and then grow up all over again. No kidding. Here's a mind bender for you. Giraffes have the same number of bones in their neck as humans do. 7. Just 7. Each one of their vertebrae is just super long. Ever had that feeling where you really need to throw up but can't? Well, frogs have a solution. They can't vomit in the traditional way, so they just throw up their entire stomach. It hangs out of their mouth, they wipe it clean with their front feet, and then swallow it back down. EW, but efficient. If you've got a sweet tooth, you're different from a cat. Cats can't taste sweetness. They're missing the taste receptors for it, so they have zero candy cravings. More for us, I guess. Think a weekend? Nap is long. Try this. Snails can sleep for 3 years straight. If the conditions aren't right for them, they can just seal themselves up in their shell and wait it out. That's not a nap. That's a hibernation marathon. Now for some serious power. The pistol shrimp S-claw snaps shut so fast that it creates an air bubble that as hot as the sun's surface and makes a mini sonic boom underwater. It's loud enough to stun its prey. Tiny but mighty. Let's go way back in time. Sharks existed before trees. Sharks have been swimming in our oceans for over 400 million years. Trees only showed up about 350 million years ago. These guys are ancient, and let's be honest, terrifying. Be nice to crows. They can recognize human faces and remember if you were kind or mean to them. They even hold grudges and can teach other crows to dislike you. So, yeah, don't get on a crow's bad side. And narwhal's tusk isn't just for a show. It's like a life diary. Scientists have found that the layers of the tusk record the narwhal's diet, its exposure to different environments, and even its stress levels throughout its life. You might want to sit down for this one. Turtles can breathe through their butts. Yes, really. It's a process called cloacal respiration, and it allows them to absorb oxygen from the water through special sacs near their tail, especially when they're hibernating underwater. Think bees are just buzzing around flowers? Think again. Bees can fly higher than Mount Everest. They've been tracked at altitudes of over 29,000 feet. Total overachievers. In a beautiful display of equality, male seahorses are the ones who give birth. The female deposits her eggs into a pouch on the male's belly. He fertilizes them and then carries them until they hatch. You go, seahorse dads. Here's a cool party trick. Polar bears are practically invisible under infrared cameras. Their fur is so good at insulating heat that they barely give off a heat signature, making them the ultimate stealth hunters in the Arctic. Dolphins have names for each other. They develop unique whistles to identify themselves, and other dolphins can copy that whistle to call them. It's just like how we use names. And finally, let's end with a punch. The mantis shrimp can punch faster than a .22 caliber bullet. Its club-like arms are so fast, they boil the water around them and create a shockwave that can shatter glass and obliterate their prey. It's pure, colorful chaos. So, which one of these facts surprised you the most? Drop your favorite in the comments below. And don't forget to subscribe, because part 2 is going to be even crazier. Thanks for watching.